This two-way point guard build gets a 93 driving dunk and 80 vertical, which means you unlock all the best contact dunk animations in the entire game. Gets a 92 ball handle, which means you're able to dribble like this with all the best dribble moves in the game. Gets a 94 3-point rating, giving you Hall of Fame set shot specialist and making you an elite shooting threat. Gets a 91 steal and 85 perimeter defense, so you don't have to rely on having a lockdown defender. And on top of all that is a small guard build, which means you have access to the best dribble style that is going to break NBA 2K26 that I'm gonna reveal later in this video. And y'all, that's before we max +2 our lightning launch to get legend lightning launch, max +1 our set shot specialist to get legend set shot specialist, giving us a super fast build with legend set shot, legend lightning launch, and a 93 driving dunk, making us an absolute finishing threat. Yeah, this build is insane. What's good, Simply Squad? It's your boy Small Guard grinding, and people are so hyped about making tall guard builds that they're forgetting there is one major disadvantage to making a tall guard and an even bigger advantage to making a small guard to start the year. And we're gonna cover both of those in this video, but first, shout out to Luck Edits for winning one of my NBA 2K26 giveaways. If you want NBA 2K26 for free, all you have to do is subscribe with notifications on and comment down below what build you're gonna make day one of NBA 2K26. I'll be choosing the NBA 2K26 giveaway winner in tomorrow's video, so make sure anytime you see a noti, you click it super fast. Alright y'all, the major disadvantage for tall guards that I was talking about is that tall guards absolutely suck at 85 overall. Everybody keeps talking like, oh, I'm gonna have a 96 driving dunk, I'm gonna have an 85 speed, my 6'8's gonna have an 80 speed with ball. No, you are not. At 85 overall, you're basically gonna have 3/4 of every single stat. And that's not even mentioning that you won't have any Gatorade. Your physicals are going to suck. Now, that's not to say you can't make a tall guard in the beginning of the year, but it is significantly harder to play effectively on a tall guard at 85 overall than it is a small guard, which is why I decided that this build right here is going to be my day one build of NBA 2K26, so I can actually have fun while grinding my overall up from 85 to 95, and that way when I do make my tall guard build, I will start it at a 95 instead of an 85 with a 55 speed. Now, I'm sure you've heard that small guards got nerfed this year because your speed can't be lower than your speed with ball, meaning if you want a 91 speed with ball, you have to go a 91 speed. But what people aren't talking about is that 2K gave small guards a super buff at the same time. And I'm gonna just spoil it before we even get into the build. The super buff we got is in the form of the best dribble style in the entire game, Ja Morant dribble style. For this dribble style, you only need an 85 speed with ball, which, to put that in perspective, 86 speed with ball is gold lightning launch. So every single small guard is gonna have this dribble style unlocked, and look at how fast this move is. And y'all, this is with no badges. This is with no lightning launch equipped. It's as if he doesn't even have lightning launch on bronze. Now imagine what that's gonna look like on a build like ours that gets legend lightning launch. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. This is 100% my day one build, and trust me, I've thought about every single attribute in this build. So if you see something that you don't like or you don't understand, please just listen to what I'm saying. Every single thing has a purpose. Alright y'all, now for the build. For this build, we're gonna go 6'3", 170 pounds, and we're actually gonna go 6'6" wingspan. At Community Day, I went 6'7", so it's gonna say 6'7" for the rest of the build. But don't worry, I checked. If we go 6'6", it doesn't negatively affect any of our attributes. All it does is greatly increase our shooting, which we're gonna need because we're gonna specialize in shooting on this build. So keep that in mind. We are going 6'6" wingspan on our day one build. Don't worry, I'll drop another video when the game comes out correcting this mistake. And the first thing we're gonna do is max out our 3-point rating to a 92. Now, with a 6'6" wingspan, this will not be our max, but we are still only gonna go 92 3-point in the builder. The reason for that, like I said, we're gonna specialize in shooting, so we're gonna get our 2 shooting cap breakers, which we're gonna put into our 3-point to get a 94 3-point rating if we had a 6'6" wingspan. Next, we're gonna upgrade our driving dunk to a 93, which is gonna give us Hall of Fame aerial wizard and gold posterizer. But more importantly, it unlocks all the contact dunks a small guard can get, including small contacts off one, which requires a 93 driving dunk and an 80 vertical. After that, you're gonna see me upgrade our ball handling to a 92 and our speed with ball to a 91. The reason for 92 ball handle is because every single dribble move that we want to put on is gate kept behind a 92. Steve Francis signature size up is not in the game yet. It's either gate kept behind rep or will be released in future seasons, which is a good thing for us because that means we do not have to go 95 ball handle off rip. We can wait for our cap breakers and put it into ball handle handle later. We will be going a 95 ball handle, do not get that twisted. But for right now, we can go a 92 ball handle and not miss out on anything, which is beautiful. And our speed with ball being a 91 is actually going to be changed to an 86 by the end of this build. Now, I know all of y'all just went straight to the comments to comment 86 speed with ball on a small guard. Are you trolling? Once again, 2K buffed us. You do not need to go 91 speed with ball in the builder. I'd actually argue that it's troll to go 91 speed with ball in the builder unless you want a 90 plus speed, which I do not because it costs a million attributes to do so. With an 86 speed with ball, you get gold lightning launch, which we're gonna max +2 immediately to legend, and we also get the best dribble style in the game. I feel like people are brainwashed from 2K25 because you need a high speed with ball to get legend lightning launch and the best dribble style in the game. This year you do not. 2K literally gave us a cheat code to get the best dribble style and the best badge at a discount, letting us make an all-around menace of a build that has 90 plus stats in every single category. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say thank you and take full advantage. After that, we put up our vertical to an 80, and then I show y'all that you can get all the contact dunks for small guards with a 93 driving dunk and an 80 vertical. Super happy about that. I will be getting contacts on my day one stream. And speaking of my day one stream, if you haven't already, make sure to click the link in the description and go click notify me on my day one YouTube stream, or if you want to watch me on Twitch, go follow my Twitch. I will be live for 12 hours straight giving away copies of NBA 2K26, giving away free VC. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on those streams. Now, this build's looking pretty good offensively, but now we gotta do our defense. And for our defense, I decided that we're gonna go an 85 perimeter defense and a 91 steal. Now, if the rumors happen to be true that steal absolutely sucks and you can't rip anybody and going gold interceptor isn't worth it, then you might want to flip this around and go a higher perimeter defense and a lower steal. But I actually misspoke right there. The rumors are that you can't get on-ball steals. They said that interceptor steals are super overpowered. So even if we can't get those pluck animations, Mike Wang did say that the higher steal rating you have, the better you blitz, which I'm not sure how that's possible. I thought blitzes didn't go off any rating whatsoever. I thought it was just positioning, but they did say that, so we'll take their word for now. And even if that's not true, a 91 steal for gold interceptor, if interceptor is super OP, is gonna be really nice to have for passing lane steals. But regardless, my day one build needs to be able to do it all, and that's why I'm absolutely loving this build right here. And then finally, to finish off the build, we go an 87 speed, a 70 pass accuracy, and a 42 standing dunk, because I thought that you could get standing dunks on small guards at community day, but it is confirmed that you cannot get standing dunks if you're under 6'4". Unfortunate, but a good change. And I can already hear the comments now. Yes, I always go a 70 pass accuracy. If you want to raise it, all you have to do is lower your speed a little bit, or if you really want to, you could go 89 driving dunk and a 78 vertical, giving up one of your contact dunk packages, but still being able to catch bodies. My thing with every community day build is that these are all templates. They're templates that I've thought about a lot. They're templates that fit my playstyle. Like, this is literally going to be my day one build, but with a 6'6" wingspan, obviously. But at the end of the day, they're gonna match my playstyle. You are the one that has to tweak it to fit you and your teammates' playstyle. But yeah, getting like a 77 pass accuracy or even an 80 will not be hard at all. All you have to do is lower your speed a little bit. One thing I might do is actually lower my speed to an 85 and increase my agility to around like an 82 to 84, just to make it a little more balanced. But for right now, something very similar to this is looking like my day one build on NBA 2K26. Once again, we're gonna go a 6'6" wingspan, so our max is gonna be at 94.3, which means we're gonna specialize in our 3, get our first 2 cap breakers for it, making it a 94.3, giving us Hall of Fame set shot specialist. Then we're gonna max +1 that to get legend set shot specialist. Our other max +2, we're automatically putting it on lightning launch, so we're gonna have legend lightning launch our very first game of 2K26. I will be buying the season pass, and there will be a max +2 in the season pass, so I will be rocking lightning launch my first game. And then after that, my future cap breakers are gonna go into my ball handle, giving me a 95 or 96 ball handle, depending how OP blitz steals are, if I need a higher tier of unpluckable, assuming it works on that. Again, there's a lot of question marks, but we'll have a lot of time to figure it out as we play the game, because cap breakers aren't an easy thing to come by. And then our tier 2 max +1 and tier 2 max +2 are yet to be decided, depending on what badges happen to be more overpowered this year. We could put on Aerial Wizard just to get Legend Aerial Wizard and catch lobs easier. We might be able to put on Off-Ball Pest for Legend Off-Ball Pest, help with our defense even more. There is a lot of options. I'm hoping that Pick Dog Dodger is a tier 2 badge. I'm mad that I didn't check, but if it is, we'll have Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, which will help so much on defense. But anyways, y'all, if you make this build, the build name is two-way 3-point slasher. Not my favorite build name because it does have 3-point in it. I wish they would have just called me a slasher, so when I'm pulling up with a 94-3, people are surprised. But our strengths, we are high-flying dunker. Our handles have flair and control. Yes, we have the best drill moves in the game. We are a super accurate 3-point shooter, gonna be even better with a 94 3-point rating after our specialization. And we are elite at reading passes because we have a 91 steal and gold interceptor. And our only weakness is a strength for me, which is we can't pass. I don't pass anyway. But again, if you're looking for passing, there are ways in the builder to do it very easily. We have a lot of attributes that cost a ton of overall. All you'd have to do is drag down your speed to raise it a little bit, or if you want to raise it drastically, just bring down your driving dunk to an 89 and your vertical to a 78. And y'all, when I say I didn't even have nowhere near the best dribble moves equipped on this build, and I was still moving like this, like I am so excited to make this my day one build. Everybody is so hyped up on tall guards, and I think they're gonna be amazing. Don't get me wrong, especially with Zach LaVine dribble style. But everybody's forgetting that we start off with an 85 that has no Gatorade. You're probably not gonna buy skill boosts in the beginning, so your ratings that are low are gonna feel super low. You have no hot spots. You're still gonna be grinding your badges, and to top it all off, attributes on taller builds cost more in the attribute screen. So an 85 6'8" is a million times worse than an 85 6'3". I made an 85 overall 6'3" last year, and I got literally every single one of my stats to max by just sacrificing my defense for my first 20 games. I'm not saying that's what you should do. I do have a squad that plays defense for me, but I'm saying it was insane. I was able to get my 93 driving dunk. I was able to get my 93 3-point rating. Last year was 93. This year we're going 94. I was able to get everything I wanted offensively at the cost of my defense. For 6'8", you could sacrifice your defense all you want. You're still not gonna max out your offense. It costs that much. So yeah, y'all, my plan is to start with the 6'3", grind up the game, get my overall to around a 95 in like a day or two, and then I'm gonna make my 6'8" and 6'6" and 6'9". I'll be dropping videos on that. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.